Thank you so much for being here, Sandy. I like to make things to give to people, and I love it when I get things from someone who's gone to the trouble to make it, especially for me. And you're going to show us some samples of things that we could make and make wonderful gifts for any time of the year, and we'll talk about various occasions.
Yes, I am. That's one of the things that I love about the Klic-N-Kut. It's not just for people who have the hobby of scrapbooking or paper crafting or card making or modeling. It can be used by just about anybody in the home, because we all like to entertain and make gifts and, you know, make things for ourselves.
And make it look special and unique instead of what we'd buy at the party store.
Absolutely.
Okay, what are you going to show us first?
The first thing I'm going to show you is how to create something for a graduation celebration. And on the screen here, I have typed out the name Anne, and I've made it vertical, and then I have a graduation cap. And these are images that you can just go out and find on the internet and bring them in. And then what I'm going to do is overlap these letters. So I'm going to select my letters, and there's a kerning tool that I can use so that I can make these letters overlap just a little bit.
Each one on top of the other?
Just
is that
each
what you're
one,
doing?
yes. Okay. In fact, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see it better. Okay, and you can see
they
how
are overlapped.
the letters are now overlapped, and then the graduation cap is overlapped on the top of the A. Then I can select all of the different images there, and I can weld them together to remove the overlap. And so now then we're going to cut this out, and it's all going to cut as one piece.
Otherwise, it would have done the cap, the A, the N, and the N.
That's right.
Okay.
I just need to make a couple of changes. I'm going to switch back to a blade because we're going to be using a blade. And I'm going to select page mode, so it's going to cut it now exactly where I set the origin on the machine, which is in the front right corner. And this is a way to be more, you know, economical with your card stock, is if you have it cut right at the origin. So I make sure the origin is set. And
if I knew this was going to be 4 by 3, that's really the only size paper I'd have to have in there,
exactly.
or a little bit bigger
the
maybe.
middle set of numbers up here, this indicates the width of the object and the height of the object.
Okay.
So you can sit here and just drag a corner and resize this to be, you know, whatever you want it to be.
And it goes all together because it's been welded.
Absolutely. Then we come over to our scissors icon, and we see that it's in the cut preview window, and we click on the scissors, and now it's going to cut it out.
And then we just
watch it cut.
Watch it cut. This has really taken stenciling from a long way away, hasn't it?
It definitely has.
That used to be the thing to do.
Then I'll lift off my waist.
And you know, this could be cut out and then also used too.
Absolutely.
I'll never
you can
throw
always
anything
use
away.
Scraps. Yes, you can definitely use the scraps. Then we gently pull this off the mat. And then we have
and we could put this on
welded.
our graduation card or...
Yes, yes. If you showed the other ones that I did, when my sons graduated from high school, that's what I did for their parties.
And their friends.
Right, and for their friends. In fact, what we did is we had a big, you know, congratulations banner, and then I cut out like a whole bunch of the names, and then I had them up there just repeating over and over again.
Oh, how cute. Jay and Max. And then...
Right, and again, you can size it. I made these smaller than these here, but you can size them, you know, whatever you want to use for
what's
your
amazing
celebration.
Is how the machine cuts such tiny, I can see it cutting the big thick ones.
Right.
But to cut
the tassel, look how it can handle the little tassel.
I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, okay. Right. So, well, let's take a look at a couple of the other things.
Yes, for celebrating, yes. I love these. These are cupcake wrappers. Now, these are for mini cupcakes. But again, you can resize them in the software so that it'll fit around regular size cupcakes. So after you bake your cupcakes and you have them on a tray or whatever, you have these cut around and you just drop them over the cupcakes.
How special.
And these are becoming very popular right now. In fact, I have one of my customers, Judy, has designed these. And she just did one for St. Patrick's Day also, and she plans to do one for Easter and then give away the files. That's another nice thing, is that all these files are shareable, you know, when people create something and they want to give them away.
Well,
so you can
nice.
collect lots and lots of different cute things like this to use.
Got to have cups for our beverages.
Here's if you want to personalize cups. I just cut out my family members. I cut it out in vinyl and just applied it to plastic cups, or you can apply it to the plates or whatever to kind of make it more special for the party.
And that way they don't use too many cups at the party. They know which one's theirs.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go into some of these special ones here.
All right, for decorating for
so
Christmas
pretty.
time, yes, I used double-sided mirror paper to cut out snowflake. And again, you picture yourself cutting out a whole bunch of them and hanging them up in your house. You could put them in your windows, or you could punch a hole and string them up.
Now these are just
these globes are
unbelievable.
amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Paul, who lives in Connecticut, this is his hobby. He creates these amazing globes. And what's really cool is they fold flat, just like that. So what he'll do is he'll make them and he'll put them inside Christmas cards to send to all of his friends and family members.
Oh, I love that. And here's another example,
Another
different
one,
color. Hearts for Valentine's Day. X's and O's.
Yes, definitely show the big one too.
Oh yeah, this
is just stunning.
Oh, it really is.
And again, that one also folds flat which makes it really nice for storing. You know, if you're going to have it for a decoration, then you can just fold it flat and keep it.
What a hobby this man has.
Yes, beautiful.
And yet we can go this tiny, if I can even pick it up. This is just a little tiny snowman.
Yeah, very tiny.
And a Christmas tree.
Yep.
Okay. Now, gift giving, that's always my favorite part, or gift getting, maybe I should say. Shall we show how you made this?
Yes. This is what gets cut out on the cutter, and that's the nice thing about with the Klic-N-Kuts. We have wider format cutters so that you can cut much larger sheets of cardstock and then fold them up to form a gift bag. Just like
Glue
that.
it together on the sides.
And that's another pattern that's very similar. You cut out a pattern, it just folds up to make a Chinese takeout box. But then you could use it to give a gift or whatever. And that's one that for Valentine's you can fill it with sweethearts and then tie it up and give it away to someone special, or you might want to make a dozen of them to give to all your friends.
Wow. I'd like to get one.
Make your own gift tags. That's one where I just printed it out on my printer. I printed it out on photo paper because I like the look of it. To me, it looked like something I'd buy in a store. And of course, you could personalize it. Instead of making it generic, I could have, actually addressed it to someone.
To someone's.
This is great. This is when you happen to find a card you had, or you went to the store and bought one, you forgot to get the envelope. There's a lot of envelope templates out there where you can just cut your own envelopes and fold them up. And it's nice thing about the templates, it's easy to resize those to fit whatever card that you have.
And don't we all have extra cards that we just either lost or messed up on the envelope or something? Oh, and I forgot to show these. I wanted to show how cute these are.
Yes, that's for my friend Susan, who is a designer in Phoenix. She created those at Thanksgiving. She created a whole bunch of them for a Thanksgiving dinner that she was going to. And then put the names in each one of them and decorated them and, kind of embellished them. And then
they stand up.
They're
creased across here. They stand up. How cute.
Now the little dress invitation, that's like to a little girl's birthday party. If you flip it open, I kind of have the details inside there.
Oh, I see.
The nice thing about this is that, while I show a little dress, you basically can take any image, easily do a flip of it, and weld the top so that it becomes a card. So anything you want to do, if you want to do, like say an automobile, like a car, or a little railroad, or a teddy bear, or whatever, it's very easy to create that in the software.
And then we can even make our own placemats, have them all ready to go. And these are so pretty.
Yes,
this is the tiniest little.
Yeah, Chris in California designed that. She loves to design these cards, and she had sent me those, and I was just stunned by how intricate the cuts were, especially because it's a very thick kind of cardstock. And I thought that would make a really special, like, kind of calling card. Maybe you want to put your name and address in it, or even a business card. Exactly. This example is some of just the cool fold-up things that you can create. Again, there's lots of patterns out there that you can get for free, and then just cut them out and fold them up.
The cutting is what really saves us all the time, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Another one.
And then finally, this is using vinyl to decorate clothing. Now this one here is a t-shirt transfer vinyl that you purchase, and you cut out the letters and you iron it onto your shirts. Some people also take the regular vinyl and they'll decorate their flip-flops with it. That's another application.
Another idea.
Or they'll make suntan tattoos. They'll put, like a cute little, whatever they cut out, whatever, and then go out in the sun and then peel it off later, and they'll have like a little suntan tattoo.
Great. Gosh, all you need is an imagination, don't you?
Well, that's what I always tell everybody. I said, you're only limited by your imagination and 24 hours in a day.
I can see how it would be just addictive almost to start playing with it and working.
It's very fun. And the neat thing is that, I hear from my customers all the time, new applications they're coming up with.
Well, it sure is fun. I love the samples you brought us. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Cheryl.